Why, hello there, I'm Maris, this is GamerQuest, and this is Mothergunship Forged. I do want to thank the devs for giving me a copy of this. As you can see, we're smack in the middle of it. This is another VR game. This is again, a style of... You can see you can dash and things like that.
Excellent job. Pick a reward and get moving.
But there's only, you're limited in that it's mainly, I would say, like a gallery shooter. But it's a roguelike. Might help if I duck, right? Now, pretty much what goes on here is it's like a gunship dungeon type thing. And like I said, it is a roguelike, but you do pick your own path, and it does change every time you play. So, as you can see, this one, if you pick a guns part, you get to pick a reward. Now, you have these things on your wrist, as you can see. I've got some stuff on both my wrists. What happens is that you can build and start attaching things and do all sorts of crazy things. I built some crazy stuff on this. So as you see, we've got a forge upgrade and also just like a money board. So we just need to go through, clear the things, and then select where we're going to go, and then eventually we're going to hit a boss. And then there's also a home, like a home place on the ship where we can upgrade things and do little things and add stuff, check loadout, things of that nature. Start fresh. You can see there's some whatchamacallit. You get, like, sometimes you get upgrades, sometimes you can get firing speed boosts, things like that, to affect your guns for a limited time or for the rest of the particular area that you're in. The circles in the canister is actually a type of, as you can see, I'm doing crazy stuff here, is an ammo barrel. The ammo barrels are very interesting in this because they all look like that, but they're like different colors and things like that. Depending on what they do, they have like different effects inside. It's very well done. It looks very good. Controls on this were great too. Again, I'm using index controls for this, and I had zero issues. There was no detection issues, there was no clipping issues, there was no issues with me getting hit by things. You can see I'm ducking and stuff, but it definitely, if you get hit, you get hit. So you can see what happens is you need an attachment to hook to your wrist in order to attach the pieces to it. So that's what that kind of cylindrical piece is that I just hooked the grenade launcher into. Man, I suck with this grenade launcher. I'm terrible. That wasn't bad, but... oof. There's also, like, shops. Actually, speaking of, here's the shop now. So you're gonna run across different things in the shop that you can buy, too. Whether it be upgrades, health, there's one of those pieces that you attach. You can see there's a bunch of things. So I screwed this up the first time around. What you do is if you want to purchase something, you have to take your pointer and highlight the price underneath, and then that will pop the bubble. You know, it'll load and pop the bubble, and then you can grab the item. So connector eyes would be, again, like the cylinder piece that I put that grenade launcher into. That's a different shape piece. So that's kind of like how I have my shotgun with the barrel, the ammo barrel next to it. Now, I could technically, if I got another gun, I'd take that ammo barrel off for the specialty ammo and just add another gun, and then I would have 2 guns. Really pretty cool. Bam. But it happens.
Remember, recruit, death is never the end.
No,
we
it's
can
not.
always rebuild you.
So you can see I'm unlocking a couple pieces here. What my stats were for the run. All my pieces I got, all that good stuff. And those were my 2 weapons that I used.
Welcome to your home away from home. Let's introduce you to the team.
Look how cool that is.
I'm Tech Officer Wilkinson. I keep things running around here.
And I'm Captain Hylas, designated collection master at your service.
Feel free to have a look around. When you're ready, hit the embark button to get back into
So you can see you have options to go hard mode.
Run modes here. This will keep things interesting as you collect more of that purple stuff.
Just talking about it now. So when you saw my fists when I gripped them light up, you can actually punch things too. You're not limited to just your gun. So here's me starting up. There we go. Let's do it. This is one of those Gatling guns you just got to keep going because it's slow to start up, and sometimes that can really make or break you with some of these rooms, especially with how fast some of these things are. Some of these things have a radius. When you destroy them, they blow up. You can take damage if you're within the radius. So, like, there's definitely different things you gotta watch out for. So here's me attaching lava canister. Very nice. Now, these are a ×2 area, so I believe that these are actually slightly harder than the normal areas, but they are double the boards. I still how I like put my hands up still. Like that's gonna save me. So that little thing that you just saw me blow up and then that like weird force field, if anything was close to me when doing that, it would blow them up. It's like a, you know, it would kill anything that's within the range of it. So it's like a, not an oh crap button, but it's for an oh no moment for close combat. But again, you can punch things too, so you always have the close combat option. And then you'll see later I'm actually going to get a saw blade, which is pretty cool for melee combat. You can see I just stuck that on the side. It's not going to hit anything, but I could. I could stick it somewhere. Didn't do terrible.
Well, you died again. That's all right. The super mineral light you collected, that's the purple stuff, will auto-unlock new things in the headquarters.
Okay.
Try and keep focused on the mission out there. Command needs us to send them all the super mineral light we can get. That's that purple stuff you get when you kill those things.
So you can see you've got a list of things that you can unlock.
Is that what that stuff is called?
What your level is,
And you're just the scavenger
different
to get it,
game modes
recruit.
and things like that that you
Go
can
forth
do.
and
Player
scavenge.
perks that you can
You can see
unlock
a collection here. You know, check
or
out all the
upgrade.
mods you've seen and how your
You can see there's a
progress is going.
huge amount of stuff to pick from. And then obviously your run history, you can go back and everything. So you can see here, this is another easy place. Hardened suit, you know, starting max health +1 as a player perk type thing. And again, as you go through, you're going to, you know, unlock weapons, unlock perks, things like that. And as you collect the money, that's going to automatically unlock stuff for you too. So I think I picked the laser here. I hated this laser. Oh, the railgun. Sorry, the railgun. I did not like the railgun. I believe it's a plasma railgun. It's one of those things where it's super slow, but generally one hit does all the damage you need. It's tough when you're in those situations where you're getting swarmed, though. Like, you know, they start out easy, but as you can see, I'm having a really hard time aiming it too. Trying to look at everything that's coming at me and, you know, not paying attention to where my pointer is. Rubber and acid. Good stuff. So as you can see here, we're going to stick that there. And you can see it has like a weird, like, liquidy venom in a symbiote venom in a cup effect. There we go, we got a couple there. That was good. These big, like, missile wall things look small, like, watching it this way, but God, are they huge. Like, in person, in game. They're insane. We're going double ammo. How about them apples? I also like how they hit a lot of these missile things on these, like, spinning gears and stuff like that, so you don't see them, like, you know there's a missile coming there, and it's like, why is there a missile there? And that's why. Gave it a nice additional, like, hardness to it. Obviously just punched that robot because this thing is so slow. Just for anyone that plays this, you can duck under those things when they come in on you, so you don't have to take the hit.
Don't let the Mothergunship get you down. Welcome back to HQ. As you collect purple Gemetronite, stuff will automatically unlock here.
I thought you said it was called super mineralite.
So let's try the recruit mode perk. You can see me tilt my head like, man, I don't like these options. Quite a bit faster than the railgun, though. I do have to give it that. Not as strong, but that's alright. There's a lot of getting up and kneeling down in this one, too, just like Overkill. Except I don't have a wall or you know, a wall or something to hide behind. Wait till you see this coffee canister. It's hilarious. It's a damn coffee cup, and it's amazing. I don't know why it says D, though. That better not be decaf coffee. Obviously, you can see I'm leaning down and he's still hitting me. You actually have to wait for them to, like, do their rush and come in, like, with you standing and then duck under them. Now, these double rooms you get two, obviously. Again, there was me putting the hand up like that's gonna stop something. My magical hands can stop ballistic missiles. It's amazing. room designs are really cool too. Again, you can see a lot of the lava and everything. It's because the ship is supposedly like a living entity that can like forge things. And so it's making these robots and drones and things like that to come attack you. But like obviously you can fight it off. Oh, there's my saw blade. Mm-hmm. If that's not the most Warhammer-ish thing ever, wait till I stick the gun next to it, because obviously, like I said, as long as you have the connectors, you can build up whatever crazy amalgamation you can think of to strap onto your arms. It's awesome. You can hear me holding that blade going because, again, it's one of those things. I actually had my arms crossed there so the one would run into the blade. It's one of those things where it's easier to keep it running because it takes a little bit to start up. Epic! Oh, the pizza launcher, yes. Here we go. Because why not only have a saw blade, but then stick a pizza launcher that bounces and then sticks into things. Glorious. I was hoping there was something in that chest, but alas, there was not. This pizza launcher does some hell of a lot of damage. And again, it does bounce around. You can see it bouncing around and everything. It's a good weapon. And it's boss time. Obviously, it doesn't matter which one you go to. They're both going to be a boss. Bouncing all over the place and flying off. Now this guy also, as his health gets lower, he does fire faster and faster and like more of them. So, you know, and all the bosses have certain little tweaks. Again, they get to a certain level of health and, you know, they'll jazz things up a bit. So again, this guy, besides, you know, summoning, his rate of speed and the amount he fires out, it gets much faster. You're going to see it actually coming up since he's below half now. He's really going to pick it up a lot. Yep, indeed. As you can see, I have a Ford upgrade available too, but I was so busy fighting the boss. So look at our lovely epics. So there we go, I upgraded that. What you do is you upgrade the pieces of your guns and everything, piece by piece. So whether it's the connector, an item, a barrel. I'm just sticking everything everywhere. Like, I don't even care.
That's the boundary section clear.
Look, it's a bear. It looks like Freddy Fazbear. Artwork in this game has been great. Really has. But, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to gamerquest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.